G'day, guys. Welcome back to the show. We're your hosts. I'm Rob.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're at episode 20. A little achievement there. And tonight's episode is called Cunny COVID. And when I say cunning, I mean cunty. Not cunning. Could be cunning as well.
Very cunty.
Yeah, it is a cunning bastard. There's no doubt about that.
I mean,
So how's everyone feeling?
I'm shot. I'm down for the fucking count. I lost my taste buds today.
I feel like a change in weather too lately, especially up here. I haven't felt like I'm not crooked, but I feel flat and lethargic. I don't know if it's we've last 4 days we've had wet weather, so it could be that. I don't know, but I have felt like just uninspired to do pretty much nothing.
Yeah, you know, I just got over
it's definitely not as bad as having COVID.
I just got over a cold probably about a week ago, I reckon. And then Sam comes home and she's like crook as, and I just looked at her and I'm like, you need to test yourself because I reckon you've got COVID. And we tested her and she come up with COVID straight away. I'm like, fuck, great. And then it started to look like I was going to miss it. I'm like, yes. But I think the same thing happened last time. It was on the arse end of it when I caught it. And the other day I got up and I thought I was just tired from the night before because we were playing Rocket League the night before. So usually when we play Rocket League, it's pretty fucking tiring the next day. And I'm walking around the house and my arms were hurting, my legs were hurting. Like my legs are always hurting, but my arms were hurting. And I just felt like shit, like real lethargic. And instantly I'm like, I think I've got fucking COVID because my head was so cloudy. Couldn't think straight. And I'm like, all right, I'll test myself, see if I've got it. And lo and behold, the 2 lines come up. I'm like, fuck's sake. I messaged Sam because she was at work at the time. Like, thanks for sharing, love. We're having a COVID.
Look, babe, we did it.
We actually had a COVID baby. That's where I'll go with my story when we get there. But it's not fun. Like the first time was really shit. Like the first time was so crap. I couldn't get out of bed for the first day. But this one was like it's just all in my head. This one, like, it's just my head's so stuffy and cloudy and shit, and just feel lethargic. And today I actually got up and I started feeling great. And then all of a sudden it's like bang. And then when it hit me again. I reckon that's when I lost me fucking taste buds. Because we're sitting there eating tea and I said to Sam, I was like, is this chicken like marinated or something? And she's like, no, she goes, yeah, sorry, it's honey mustard. I'm like, well, I can't taste shit. All I can taste is there's food in my mouth. So we won't be able to eat anything decent.
You sound amazing too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. God, I can hear myself. It's terrible.
Yeah. You sound like Fran Drescher.
I reckon you'd have to have COVID before you went I reckon the only time COVID would be a good time to have COVID is before you eat filthy stuff.
Yeah. I couldn't even wear a hat tonight. I wanted to wear my hat, but every time I put my hat on, it just feels like it's squashing my head. I'm like, just get off. I've got it on the loosest setting as well.
Sitting over your head, like me wearing any hat. COVID. I got COVID. Last year, the 2021.
Yep.
Yeah, when it was going around, obviously, and I got nothing. I got a runny nose. I can't even remember why I tested because I had a runny nose. It was that time where everyone was testing all the time.
Yep.
And
it's funny, like some people don't even know they got it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. But that would have been like I just had the sniffles that day because it went away the next day.
Yeah.
And then I was staying.
I thought it was going to miss me. I originally thought it was going to miss me, but because I was a bit worried about getting it because I got asthma. And that first day when I first got it, I couldn't barely breathe properly. I'm like, fucking, this is fucked. It is all shit that's cracked up to be.
I might get it. Nah, I've never had it, so I don't really know. Yeah, the only
probably shouldn't have said that on here. I hope the government doesn't watch this. They're coming for your blood.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll be like, wow, we're gonna fucking lock this
we're
kind
gonna
of
drop
an area.
We're gonna drop a cloud over bloody rural Queensland.
I did have, yeah. You know what? It's probably the fact that when COVID was first, when it first came around, we were drinking heavily, so I might have just fucking misconceived it for a hangover. I don't know.
The J bag hasn't had it, so it must be something to do with fucking getting on the piss heavily.
Oh, alcohol kills it, apparently. There we go. We've just busted the myth.
Well,
They got also, guys. Did you know we got a new
but...
T-shirt brand? Bit of mafia.
Bit of mafia.
Bit of mafia.
Bit of mafia.
Bit of
What
mafia.
happened there?
It's like because it's
there.
bit of mafia.
Muffer.
Can I have a big mafia, please?
You're a bit of muffer. Anyway, that's what people call me. It's short for motherfucker. Sorry,
Yeah, Kenny's never had it either. He's fucking. Well, we all know Kenny.
Yeah.
He hasn't slowed down at all.
I'm trying to think back to the last time I even had just the normal flu, and I fucking can't remember any time in the last probably 2 to 3 years.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I hadn't had a cold for probably 3 years before about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like I get,
which I would have sounded delightful on the last episode, actually.
Yeah. Well,
you were sounding like a southerner.
I used to get like a head cold with coughing in the change of season and stuff. We're life, pal.
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't had it for a couple of years. I thought, oh, sweet, it's hopefully passed.
Yeah,
well, I haven't got the coughing fits, thank God, because that used to annoy the crap out of me. But yeah, and I get crook and then get good and then get COVID.
That good.
So we'll have a chat about when COVID first come around, what we did when we had to get locked down and couldn't go outside.
It's good times.
Who wants to start? Should we start with you, Matt?
Mine's a little more on the boring side because I worked through the whole thing.
Yep.
So, I was an essential fucking worker. So, we ended up doing rotating on and off a little bit. I did a lot of work from home.
You were a butcher at the time as well, weren't you?
Well, I was wholesaling, so I was selling meat.
Oh, wholesale. Yeah.
Yeah, and all the meat, that was the busiest time I've ever seen and will ever see in my life.
Yep.
So it was fucking unbelievable. I've never seen so much meat be bought.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. We had this chiller, and it would hold 150 pallets, maybe thereabouts, of meat.
Yep.
And we were selling after the first few days when it first hit, we had about 10 pallets to sell from. It just went fucking mental.
Yeah.
And
Jesus.
To slow it all down, you got to change prices. You got to inflate the prices a little bit to slow it down, but it just didn't. You could have charged whatever the fuck you wanted, and everyone
People
bought
get
it.
stupid
Nuts,
during times like that, eh?
It's so weird. It was. It's like everyone says now. You look back at 2020 like a bit of a blur, and you think,
yeah,
what the fuck actually happened there, eh? What the hell was that?
Yeah, it was sort of just a write-off that year, eh?
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Well, something we'll never see again unless zombies actually do come up.
It legit felt like that when you'd go for a drive somewhere.
It really did.
Yep. You'd go down the street and there'd be no one there.
Ghost town through the streets, fucking shops were empty.
Yep.
They'd been absolutely ransacked. It was just fucked.
No toilet paper.
So weird.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah. The toilet paper gate.
Oh, my
And people
God.
still do that. The first sign of fucking heavy rain here, cunts are like, we're going to get flooded in. It's been raining for 5 minutes, so they'll go straight to Woolies and buy all the toilet paper. Hell, really? That's the first thing that you fucking think about buying? Shit paper. Come on. There's got to be more of an essential...
We need food to create shit.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
Absolutely. Fucking... Absolutely. You don't eat your fucking... Your toilet paper supplies get used up very slowly.
Yeah, that's
Redundant.
right.
And there's so much you can supplement from toilet paper as well. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your hand.
Yeah. And, Brisbane Bronco jerseys. Yeah, there's plenty of shit you can use for fucking.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We would have sold out Adelaide Crows Guernseys then if that's the way we were going. 100%.
Yep. I remember watching the news when it all first started happening over in fucking, was it China or is it?
China, yeah.
Yeah, in China, yeah.
That was ground zero, yeah.
And I remember, because I was like, I didn't think much of it. I thought, oh, it's just a fucking virus they got going around over there. And then I watched the news one night and there was their like army dragging people off trains and shit. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah.
And people getting boarded up into their house and shit like that. I'm like, what the hell? And I remember thinking, like, I hope this doesn't spread.
Yeah.
And the next minute, it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Didn't take long either.
We've all watched enough horror movies to know
that's right.
See the signs like, I've seen this before.
Yes, it's not right.
Nah.
How's it going to happen?
There was a bit of an eerie feeling about when all that stuff started happening. I think I was out. I was camping just out the road actually at the time. This is before like lockdowns and shit, and I was scheduled to go down to a country music festival the following week, I believe. And we're all sitting around this campsite just out the road there on the dam. And everyone's like, oh, fuck, this COVID thing's getting more serious now. Like, there's a good chance, like, this music festival's not going to be on. I'm just sitting there going, yeah, okay, fuck it. Just thinking it's another one of those, like, remember when, like, swine flu was a thing and that fucking Ebola thing? Like, it just, it's died down.
We've had everything,
SARS, I was like, it's just another beat up, to, I don't know, news agencies to fucking report on for a while, and then you won't hear about it, and then it just kept spiraling, and sure enough, that weekend that event got cancelled. And this sort of leads into what I got up to during COVID. I said to everyone, there was like 8 or 9 of us that were out there camping, and we were all supposed to be going to this festival. And I said, why don't we just all fucking camp out at mine every weekend, and we'll just drink out there, because everyone they weren't essential workers. Most of them were in hospitality that worked at the local pubs, and they closed down. So we'd have pubs. There was no you weren't allowed to go fishing technically. Like outdoor activities were fucking gone. There's no outdoor sports and etc. etc. So pretty much. And from memory, I think we were locked down for 2 months. Oh, Queensland was 2 months until we were able to sort of venture back out into the public with heavy restrictions, mind you. Yeah. And so every Friday and Saturday, everyone would just sort of roll around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon and just bring their own piss. And that was when I bought my first fucking smoker, actually, from Bunnings.
Oh, yeah?
And I started smoking meat each weekend and drinking, and it just got stupid because no one was working. Friday and Saturdays turned into all of a sudden people be rocking up on a Tuesday. I'm like, holy fuck, this is getting out of hand. And no word of a lie, for the 2 months, like, I don't really have a huge amount of fucking story to tell. It was just drinking heavily and smoking meat. There was the occasional night where everyone sort of just wanted to stay home, so we jump on fucking like a Skype. Well, no, it wasn't a Skype call. It was this app on your phone called Poker Face, and you could play video poker with all your mates. And we used to sit on there and drink bottles of red wine. I was like, what the fuck? COVID's making me stupid. And like, so for 2 months, I spent the whole 2 months pretty much hammered.
Yeah.
Fucking stuff.
I used to do the similar thing with my mates. Like, everyone's staying home, but one night my mate goes, he messaged me, he's like, do you want to do a fucking Skype call? We'll just get on the piss and get drunk on Skype. I'm like, yeah, all right, why not? Sounds good. And thank God the bottle shops were open still, so that's good. So went down and got a bottle of Beam and sat out the back and just sat there drinking away. And the next minute, everyone's joining in on the Skype call, and we're just fucking having a big party and shit. And we did that all the time. It was so fucking good. It was just And me
It was good.
being a person that doesn't like going out anywhere, that was perfect for me. Get to catch up with me mates and not have to leave me fucking house.
Man,
I had a bit of
hard to
a
explain.
I had a bit of a scare just before Indy was born because she was a COVID baby. The day Sam was going to go in and get induced, I had a bit of a cough. Like, it had been going away. I knew it wasn't COVID. I knew it was just like a cough that I've had before, and there's nothing to it. But when we got there, they're like, "Oh, nah, you probably won't be able to come in. You probably won't be able to go in. It'd just be her in there by herself." I'm thinking, "Fuck this." So I'm like, "All right." And Sam said, "Well, can we push can you do it tomorrow?" And he gets a COVID test today. He comes back tomorrow, and they're like, "Yeah, that's fine." And thank fuck it came back negative, because that would have been absolutely fucked missing your kid's birth. And when
100%.
you're there, not fucking just being a neglectful father and just not rocking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was freaky. I was like, this is fucked. That was when it hit me really bad, like how bad it really got, and especially in hospitals. I get it in hospitals. Like, I didn't argue the point or anything like that. I get it. Like, you don't want it spreading through a fucking hospital.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take long to get fucking into everywhere.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, no, that's all right. As soon as they said they can push it back for tomorrow, I just went and got the COVID test and come back negative, and everything was fine. But yeah, I was the same. Sorry.
There's plenty of people out there that couldn't fucking see their family members that even not having COVID, just because there was, you couldn't have more than one person there per day and blah blah blah. Like, people dying and fucking.
We were getting a bit worried there at one stage because we were reading up, because my cough wasn't just going away. Like, just fuck off, cunt. I was like, even sitting there trying not to cough. I'm like, I think it made it worse. And we were reading beforehand like how husbands weren't allowed in with the wives and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, man, that'd be fucking garbage.
Yeah.
So it all worked out in the end.
Bloody oath.
But yeah, one thing that always freaked me out was the whole, when you go and get takeaway or something, fucking there is no one anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, there's no cars anywhere. It used to piss me off too when I read like rant and raves and all that sort of shit about people carrying on about, oh, this person at McDonald's was so rude to me. And I was like, cunt, they're at work so you can get fed, you fat fuck. Leave them alone. Fucking hell, you're probably a complete fat arsehole to them.
Yeah.
Probably sitting there for like 20 minutes, chick going through your bag, like, is everything in here?
Every other cunt's
counting individual fries.
Chips, yeah. I'm about 2 or 3 chips short here. What's going on? Get out. But no, that used to piss me off. But the bottle shops used to get a bit of iron from me.
Oh, they got a bit of iron from everyone, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So when I finally did get COVID and I had to isolate for the week, like, I'd stopped drinking by then. So it was probably a good thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I already became fucking Uber Eats best customer for the week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got it 3 times in a day once.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't leave. So,
I just love getting Uber Eats.
And I was fucking...
knock on the door and you just open the door and there's a bag there.
I wasn't just isolated to the house either. I was isolated to the room.
Yeah.
Because I was living with... I was living with my mum at the time. Mum and stepdad and everything, and they're old. I didn't want to give it to them, which eventually they got it anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. I should have just given it to them. But, so I was isolated to the room itself.
Yeah.
Because I happened to get COVID fucking a week before everyone else. That's something else, isn't it? Being in a room for 7 days.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's I think I've done that without COVID.
Me.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. That'd be so good. That aspect.
I caught up with so many episodes of everything. Watch so much Family
Guy. One thing I didn't do is, and I think at that time in my life, I was sort of, like, I've always been a very heavy and avid gamer, but I think at that time in my life, I was just like, it didn't interest me. I don't think I gamed at all, to be fair. Where you hear about a lot of people who spend the whole time gaming, which right now, if COVID happened tomorrow, that'd be fucking perfect. But
well, that's another funny story. I didn't know Matt was gaming online at the time it wasn't until after, I reckon it was after COVID,
Yeah, it was.
when I found out you were like gaming online and shit. I'm like, that's fucked. I've been playing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't play because I'd just play like just random missions and stuff, but I wouldn't play online because I had no one to play with. Well, I played a couple of times with Sam's brothers and stuff, but
Yeah, that was pretty much the start of it. It wasn't long. It was just after COVID that we started playing.
yeah.
We started playing again. It wasn't long after it first started, but it was after that initial wave.
Yeah. No, that's right. I remember one time when we were living up here, when we first started living up here, and they were talking about things getting closed down again. I've got a photo. I'll put it up if I could find it. And we just went straight to the bottle shop and just filled the fridge up. The fridge was like full of fucking cartons of beer. Fucking, what were you drinking at the time? Cider, yeah. It was good.
Because there was a couple of, well, in Queensland, after the first lockdown was the big one, but there was a couple of them. Like sometimes things would get relaxed.
Small fire
and
ones
all of a sudden,
here and there. Yep.
Yeah. The
Unless
biggest
you lived in WA and then it was like 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell.
How about Victoria? Hey, like those motherfuckers were like basically prisoners for like what seemed like a year.
Yeah, well, they started out like they can do what they want, and then they're just like, oh, hang on.
Yeah.
It spread really fast.
Oh, wow. Whoops.
Crazy.
Like in America, fucking hell, that was terrible.
Mm.
We can see like body bags fucking everywhere. So this is
Literally. It's those countries that got on top of it pretty quickly that were the first ones to start back up and go about their business again.
Well, look at New Zealand. They were just like straight onto it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn one way or the other, like between let it run its course and shut everything down and fucking because like the people that were immunosuppressed, like not just the old people like they'd just been through chemo and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Just when they opened everything back up, they still had to be just as careful.
Yep.
Like they still couldn't go out and fucking do this, that, and the other. So I mean, you know.
That's what I got to a point where they're
instead of
like
panicking the fuck out of everyone, like a little bit more education around.
Yeah, that's what fucked everyone up.
How to protect yourself a little bit more would have been probably a little better.
Well, every time you turn the news on, there's these big red fucking backgrounds with virus shit everywhere. It's like, oh, this is great. What's going to happen now?
Yeah, like it was a storm warning for the end of the world or some shit.
Yeah.
You'd like to think
and they got to a point
we could learn something from COVID. If that's at all possible.
Fucking oath.
It was that bat. It was that bat from that science fucking lab.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke one.
That virus was built to spread.
If you had smoked it and killed it first, it would have been fine. Fucking little dongy.
Absolutely.
The virus not only spread, but it evolved as well. Like it adapted to its environment. It was scary.
That's what they do.
And it was like different
what the cold does every year. It's what the flu does all the time.
Yep.
Viruses adapt like anything else. They don't want to die.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, it's like they got to the point at the end where they're like, well, look, we can't keep everyone locked up forever. We need to let people out and fucking run its course.
They're probably staring down the barrel of an absolute revolution otherwise. So every country overthrowing the government and taking over.
Oh, it would have been. So. You can see it. It would have been.
Mm.
I remember the first time we were let out. It was so good. Me and Sam went around to our local coffee shop. We went around there and just sat outside and we were just having a coffee and it was like, fucking hell, it feels like we haven't done this in years. It was only months.
Yeah, nuts, isn't it?
It's still like,
so nuts that everyone's civil liberties were taken away so quickly and so easily.
Yep.
That's the part that was really scary for me, like.
Yeah, how quick it can happen.
I understand that there was a risk. I understand that there were health risks, but how quickly your freedom can just get snapped away.
Yep.
And you essentially turned into a police state.
What state was it where they... I think it was Victoria where they weren't listening and they were talking about getting the army in. I think it might have been Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria. They were talking about
it was Sydney. It was Sydney. Yeah, it was Sydney. They were thinking they were better than everyone. They fucking run remark and running around the streets like it was fucking nothing. And then they were talking about getting the army in and stuff and kind of died down after that.
That would have been something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised it didn't happen, actually. If it happened,
someone not sticking to curfew and then being shot. Like, it would have been fucking uproar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it would have gone nuts.
What are we, 2024? 3 years is it's not a long time, but it's a long time in between fucking that massive event. I reckon if COVID happened now and the government took the exact same approach, holy shit. Things would be wild.
We've still got another year. We've still got another year left of it.
Yeah.
Fucking plague runs every 5 years. Like, it runs for at least 5 years, so.
Yeah, hopefully next year it's fucking gone. GTA 6 comes out. It's going to be a good year.
Fucking oath. Rejoice.
Absolutely.
The end of COVID.
They should put COVID in GTA.
Well, either way, when GTA 6 comes out, I'll be in my fucking home for at least a year anyway, so they might as well bring it.
We'll be like we're fucking self-isolating.
Yeah.
Imagine. So what do these boys know that we don't? We don't know nothing, cunt. We're just nerds.
Just leave us alone.
How long have you been isolating for? What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
What's the
isolating?
date?
I'm running around the streets.
It's 2026.
Of Florida, mate.
What? How long have I been in the room for?
Walk outside and your eyes get instantly sunburned. Oh,
fuck. What is that?
You look like old mate who just ate the bat. Oh, what?
Better put this somewhere no one's going to get it. Put this in the shipping crate.
Fucking brilliant.
Well,
but there was some sad things about it. People not being able to attend funerals as well. Funerals was another thing.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Yeah.
Weddings.
I feel for families that lost loved ones and stuff, and they weren't able to attend their funerals and stuff like that. That'd be a hole in your heart. You'd never be able to heal because you never got to say goodbye. And it'd be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, big thing. Like, I don't know. There's no real way around it unless you shell out to fucking freeze the body. But I can imagine that's probably expensive as fuck.
Yeah.
Probably.
Or else more people probably would have done it.
Yep.
But yeah, rough times. Feels like it actually does feel like ages ago. Only because of the
does. It really does.
Yeah.
Like, what are we in for? We're heading into the 4th year. Like, what is it? Was it March? I reckon it was March, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
It was March. So yeah, we're heading into the 4th year. So
yeah,
it feels like longer than 4 years. It feels like it was fucking years ago. It's like it really was a blank. It really. It's like Avengers. It was like that fucking snap, and everyone was gone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But unfortunately, people are still getting it. Cats.
And giving it.
And giving it. Getting it and giving it.
It's crazy.
I'm a bit worried about Indy at the moment. She's a little sick, so I'm hoping she doesn't have it, but fingers crossed she doesn't.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
and she finished childcare today, so yeah.
Somehow we all got it. Like everyone in the family got it except her. Somehow, don't know.
Yeah.
I think maybe she was too grubby. Like the virus looked around and was like, "Ooh,
what virus?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not affecting that kid. That kid's fucked.
Well, I think Xavier got it, didn't he? He was only like out for like a day, and then he was. We were right. Oh, I did knock him out. Yeah, it was Indy. Yep. Yeah, he was fucked. As much as I didn't like it, I'm like, yes, you can lay down for a while.
The only thing that ever slowed him down, COVID.
Yep.
And now we keep a vial in the fridge just in case of emergencies.
We keep it in a spray bottle. Like, or did Sam must have sprayed me the other night. Along with a bat with a shoot off head.
Oh fuck.
Well, on to another conversation. Man, it's hard for me to talk. How fucked is Rocket League when you're playing by yourself against random cunts? I swear to God.
It's no good. You always seem to get, I don't know, I always seem to get two retards that don't know between left and right, like which one is which. And then the other team seems to be full of like professional ranked Rocket Leaguers.
Yeah.
And I'm left to do everything by myself, and I'm like sitting there absolutely cursing out these what I describe as fat morons, but I don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
You'd like to think that they were, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would sleep better if I knew that they were.
They probably are.
Like I reckon, I only ever used to play with and it's not until you have like regular fucking mates to play with when you think back, like, man, how did I play? Like, how did I ever play that shit fucking with? And like, it's not the fact that I had to talk to them because I just had my mic off, but it's so much fun, and I find it easier because you can like talk to one another. But playing Rocket League with randoms, I believe, is has a detrimental fucking thing to your health.
Premature music. That's enough for tonight.
He's like, no, I've heard his Rocket League rants before. Fuck this,
for fuck's sake. Cut him off.
He's going to get his shadow banned.
Oh, shit. I had a thought last night when I was watching you. You should put the camera on the wall, like where you punch the wall every time you grab the shits.
Wall cam.
See that wall over the time just getting dented.
You have you need 2 cams, and you have wall cam and copy cam.
Yep.
We're going to switch over to wall cam.
I was sitting there last night. I was watching it, and I'm like, I kind of hope they get a goal because I want to see Croppy going off his guts.
Man, I just fucking don't know why. I was going to play it again earlier today. I was like, nah, you know what? Fuck this. I'll play Far Cry. Surely a story game's not going to make me rage.
Yeah.
And then I was like 2 hours in. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. Fuck this. I'm going. I don't know. Yeah, no.
You need people so you can talk to them as well, because like I've played with other people and like they've been just in front of me and I've been back a bit. So when we play, we're like, I'll pull back and guard the goals. So I'm going to pull back, and the other guy's coming back as well. I was like, hey, what are you doing? And then the retard's gone up and he's done nothing.
And you're not turning your mic on for fucking randoms. Like,
nah, I hate that. You get a party request. No thanks, mate.
Fuck off.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. You want to Billy? I was like, fucking
filthy.
Filthy. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. It was making my mental health. I swear it had impacts on my mental health last night.
Have you ever had the one where like,
angry?
You leave like game chat on or whatever, and you're muted, but you can still hear the other people talking, and every now and then you get. So I've had a couple of kids on there like just talking shit.
This guy fucking sucks.
Well, I had this one game where I played really good, and they're like, there was these 2 kids talking, and then his mum was yelling and blah blah. But this kid's like, "Oh, this kid's killing it! Fucking this." Because they call everyone kids. I have no idea that I'm a fucking 36-year-old man that's playing.
You should put your mic on. Like, yeah, I am, guys.
They're all Mickey Mouse, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should get one of those fucking soundboards or those voice changes. Like a fucking 22-year-old proverbial woman. Hello, boys.
I actually got one of these. One of them come with the mic, but last time I did that, for some reason, it wouldn't turn off. So I'm like, what's going on? How do I
just
stop
sit down, like doing an interview with like some big brand. And like,
imagine that.
What?
What are you saying, mate?
We finally land that big fish interview for the podcast. That accidentally turns itself on.
Could you imagine?
Oh man!
Because I think it was Kenny. He's like, something wrong with the audio, Rob. Like, what? No, got me fucking Twitch up, and I'm like, what is that? They're like, oh no, that was when I was fucking around with the voices on the mic. Can't.
Oh no, that'd be a travesty. We finally get the Rock to respond, and that's how we present to him.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Even with a fucking female voice, it's like, mate, I don't support the transgender community.
Hey, Rock. Hey, Rocco. What the hell's going on here?
We're big fans, Wayne.
Wayne, eh? All right, boys. call it there. And
Beauty.
Won't cut anyone off this time. All right, that was
rock on the pod.
Rock on the pod. Episode 20 is done and dusted. It's good to get to the 20 again. We're probably really at probably 40 or something. I don't know. But we'll stick with what we got.
Yeah. 20 good ones.
Smash them out this year.
Yes. We got some guests coming up and everything. I won't say nothing yet, but we'll wait. Wait, so we've got them in the bank, locked and loaded.
Stay tuned, everyone.
Stay tuned, yes.
Things you get.
All right, guys.
Dicey.
Thanks for joining in to Cunny COVID. And, hope you enjoy the show. Catch you later.
See you next time.
There you go.